Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be giving a guide for beginners on how to become a femboy. I'm going to be going into skincare, hair removal, clothes, and then kind of just talk about stuff, I guess. Before I get started, I would like to say that your safety is of the utmost importance, so if you are in an area where it is literally not safe for you to dress this way, then I would wait until you get out of that area, because I don't want to be responsible for you literally dying. But in case you are very brave like me, I would recommend getting pepper spray from Amazon. So if somebody tries to commit a hate crime on me, I just spray them a couple times and then they fuck off, hopefully. So the first thing we're going to be talking about, which I think is the easiest, is skin and hair care. If you're one of those people that washes your face like once a week, that's a fucking problem. Here are some cleansers that I edited on screen that in my experience are pretty good. If you wash your face every day and you've tried a bunch of different skin cleansers, I would honestly recommend getting something like Accutane as quickly as possible if you have like severe acne, because you don't want to get any permanent scarring. Also, if you are one of those people that uses 3-in-1 shampoo, this is the part of the video where I ask you, what the fuck are you doing? Like that, you're gonna look like shit. Don't use that, because it might look fine when you have short hair, but as soon as you start to grow it out, you're gonna notice how fucking awful that stuff is, so I would just stay away from it completely. The next thing we're gonna be talking about is hair removal. While it is true that you wanna grow out your hair on the top of your head, hair everywhere else, I think, is a fucking detriment. If you like your body hair, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge you. I just think it looks objectively worse than no body hair. There are a few solutions to that. So the first one is shaving. Chances are, if you've hit puberty, you probably have a few disposable razors or a few razors you can use. You can use these to, shave your legs. Well, how do I do that? Well, here are my legs. Pretend like this is the razor, right? You kind of just, want to, have the razor, start from, here, just, kind of, go up, sort of, and just be careful around the knees, because realistically, you're gonna get a few razor burns the first time, but practice makes perfect, am I right? Same thing, kinda, just get, all the hair. You might have to do it multiple times. Make sure to use plenty of shaving cream. Shaving cream is gonna be your best friend if you're gonna shave a lot. Be careful around your pee-pee area. That might be a little bit difficult. Armpits aren't that bad. Arms, I rarely have to shave. In terms of shaving my face, I like to shave upwards instead of downwards, because it gets a closer shave, but you have to be careful with that. Which brings me on to the next segment thing. The next method is hair removal creams. I ordered them from Amazon not that long ago, and they arrived the other day. I've found them to be somewhat effective. They don't necessarily remove all the hair from me, but it makes it really easy to shave after applying it. So here are some images of products that I used. Here's the ball one, the one that I used for my balls. I also used it on my face just for the sake of curiosity. It actually did a pretty good job. I still had to shave it, but I was shaving it, I was shaving upwards, and it wasn't giving me razor burns like it normally would. The next two are two that I've personally never done, which are waxing and laser hair removal. If you find that the first two don't work, or that they take too much time, you have a high pain tolerance. I personally don't have a high pain tolerance, so I've never tried it. But if you want to try it, then I guess look up where to try it. Now that we've gotten past that, the next thing we're gonna do is clothing. Femboy clothing includes, but is not limited to, thigh highs, skirts, crop tops. Hoodies, I think, are an easy way to start. Just find some cute hoodie and just start wearing it. The one I'm about to put on, I ordered from Amazon, of all places. Yes, I know. But Amazon isn't the only place that you can order clothes from. No, no, no. There are plenty of, see, it's got a cute design. I don't know how I feel about the hood, because it has ears, but sometimes they fall down. But when they don't fall down, I guess it's okay, I guess. But I mainly wear hoodies without the hood, so I don't know. But I saw this and I'm like, fuck yeah, that's a cute design. It also has a small hole in the back of the hood that's kind of hard to find, but, like, once you find it, you know it's there. And it bothers me, and I considered returning it, but it's also really fucking comfortable, so I don't want to return it. In terms of shoes, I just have a pair of Vans that looks like this. I mean, they're unisex shoes, so, I mean, that would be one of the first things to get, I guess, because nobody's ever gonna judge you for that. There's a site called Shein.com, or however it's pronounced. If you're rich, please don't buy from here. I've heard it's not a very ethical company. It's probably, I mean, no companies are ethical, really. They don't really care about ethics, unless it's like, okay, well, if they look like they do, then it's fine. But, like, I think this company in particular is bad. But if you're a broke boy like me, then, you know, if you're, like, a college student, or, like, you just don't have very much money, but you still want to be a femboy, then it's not that big of a deal. I mean, they do have really good prices, I will say. This is not an endorsement or an advertisement for them, but if you are desperate, then you should order from here, maybe. In terms of sizing, I would just measure yourself. You can literally do it with, like, I know there's, like, specific things for measuring your body, but you can I literally did it with a fucking measuring tape. So, you know, just, like, you're gonna want to, like, measure around, like, the shoulder area and, like, make it go, like, all the way around, because it's, like, a bendy thing, and then, like, your under your shoulders, I think, and then there's, like, the waist, which is, like, the smallest part, like, around your stomach, and then the hips, I think, is, like, around, like, your, like, ass, I think, and, like, the widest part. So yeah, you'll have to, like, measure that, because on the, because that's how, like, kind of what dictates the sizes. I'll have this, here's a diagram that'll probably be useful. But yeah, I think these are all on screen. Okay, now on to, shit that I haven't done yet, and I'm about to do. Makeup. This is where my expertise starts to die, because I haven't really dabbled in makeup yet. A friend of mine, she gave me lip gloss. She's awesome. But aside from that, I don't really have any other makeup, but, I guess that might be a future video. But you don't need makeup to become a femboy. That's, like, not really a requirement. I'm probably just gonna do, like, basic subtle makeup, you know, just a bit of, you know, put on the, I think it's called the foundation, is, like, the one that you do first, and then the contour, and then maybe, like, some eye makeup, like the mascara and the eyeliner. In my experience, and this doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have the same experience, I've found people are very, very accepting. There's also another point I would like to address, because you're probably sitting here thinking, but Femyoz, you are just lucky because you're already skinny and short, because I somehow know that you're 5'6", allegedly. Well, okay, yes, it is true that I am naturally skinny and 5'6". However, I was a swimmer for 8 years, which means I've been an athlete. If you're overweight, you can still be a femboy. Even if you're jacked as shit, like, you can still be a femboy. Like, anyone can be a femboy. However, if you want the stereotypical, skinny, small, and cute, ooh woo, fucking, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I can't believe I just said that. I would just, like, recommend, like, looking up, like, women's workout tutorials instead of men's, because if you want to get, like, a more feminine body, those will probably work. Also, my camera just died, and by that I mean my phone ran out of storage, so, yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, congratulations, you've accomplished absolutely fuck all. Just kidding, I love you guys, no homo. Well, okay, maybe a little bit of homo. I'm definitely not straight. If you want to see more content like this, if you want me to specifically go more in depth, and do, like, a less broad video on this, please let me know in the comments section. Otherwise, I will have no idea. In my experience, everybody has been really nice. I've gotten compliments. I never used to get compliments, I do now. Technically speaking, I guess this makes me an absolute giga chad, because Before, I didn't get any female attention. Now I get a lot more female attention. So if you want to be an absolute Giga Chad, I would recommend becoming a femboy. I've also seen some people on Reddit post that they don't feel comfortable being a femboy because they're a person of color. And to that, I want to say anyone can become a femboy. It doesn't matter what skin color you are. Even if you're starting out as a really hairy Indian, like, that doesn't matter. You are still valid. You can become a femboy if you want. Shaving might be a little bit more difficult. You might have to put more time and energy into that. But, like, that doesn't make you any less valid. Okay, if you're not white, you can still be a femboy, okay? That's just a fact. And you're no less valid. Okay, I fucking hate when I see... I'm sorry I'm going on another tangent here, but I fucking hate when I see people being like, well, I can't do this because of this attribute of myself that I literally cannot control. Like, it fucking breaks my heart every time I see it. I don't want to fucking see that. I don't want to see that in my comments. What I want to see is people accepting themselves and, you know, maybe being a femboy isn't for you. Maybe you've been like, that's like a lot of work and I don't really care enough. I just like the aesthetic. I like observing femboys, but I don't want to be one. That's also fine. Don't feel like you're pressured to do it. But if you do want to do it, or you want to experiment, then absolutely fucking go for it. It is totally worth it. I'm so much fucking happier now. I didn't think I would be able to pull it off. Oh, even my ex-girlfriend told me that I would look fucking stupid if I dressed this way. And I believed her, because I trusted her. She's irrelevant now. You know, I'm having a glow up by becoming a femboy. Last time I checked, she gained like 100 pounds after breaking up with me. So, her loss, not mine. Sucks to be her, I guess. If you're afraid that somebody you care about is gonna judge you, or not want to associate with you because of it, then they don't really care about you, and at the end of the day, you're just weeding out shitty people. And then, like, the real ones are the ones that are gonna stick with you, alright? Only the real ones are gonna stick with you. And that's just a fact. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, maybe even add this to a playlist, or of some sort if you want to collect tutorials on how to become a femboy. I personally have one. Goodbye, everybody. Anyways, subscribe if you want more content like this. Let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, blah, 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 you know the fucking drill, probably, because you've seen every other YouTuber say it. Did you know that 0% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed to the channel? Yeah. That's because I have 0 subscribers. Checkmate, I guess. I don't even fucking know.